Hello lovelies, welcome back to Gist with Sandy. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing great. Indeed, love is a beautiful thing as Chinenye Nnebe finally chooses between Clinton Joshua and Chris Okagbue. My previous video I posted about how Clinton Joshua refused to come out to debunk the rumor, and Ben Cassie posted it on a social media platform saying Clinton Joshua refused to come out, refused to come out and debunk his relationship with Chinenye Nnebe. His friend decided to do it as she made it clear to the public that the matchmaking and the shipping thing is causing his friendship, with Chinenye Nnebe. So Chinenye Nnebe was forced to come outside to say something about the whole thing. Seems it tells like people are beginning to feel like Clinton Joshua doesn't have the right to come outside and say, I'm not in a relationship with Chinenye Nnebe. Now, he doesn't have right to come out and say, I'm not in a relationship with Chinenye. It doesn't look like Chinenye is it doesn't look like Chinenye is the one pushing the whole thing, like pushing the whole friendship, pushing the whatever it is. So Chinenye Nnebe tweeted something, she tweeted something so she will update her fans and make the whole suspicious thing, or make whatever it is that people have at the back of their mind just to clarify the public. So she said Chris Okagbue is a good, she said Clinton Joshua is a good friend to her as well as Chris Okagbue. So recently she started seeing people shipping she and Chris Okagbue and Clinton Joshua. She said she's not going to lie that Chris Okagbue she's not going to lie that Clinton Joshua is a very good friend to her as well as Chris Okagbue. She said that she recently started seeing people shipping she and Chris Okagbue and Clinton Joshua. She said she is not going to lie that Clinton Joshua is a very good friend to her as well as Chris Okagbue, and she said that she recently started seeing people shipping she and Clinton Joshua. She said that Clinton Joshua is a very good friend to her, a very close friend to her, that the relationship she has with Clinton Joshua, people mistake it for something very serious, but to just keep cool, and to still maintain a policy as someone who has been private right from the beginning. She doesn't want to say anything about this too. Like, she don't want to say everything about this. These two men are wonderful people in her life, and she also these two people are wonderful people in her life. And also somebody stated that the movie she did with Chris Okagbue, the first movie she produced, that there is something about that movie that Chinenye Nnebe is trying to hide under that movie, based on Chris Okagbue is also a private person and Chinenye Nnebe is a private person too, if not because of their career, that most of their lifestyle is not going to be known on the media. So let's conclude the whole thing. Chinenye made a conclusion that Clinton Joshua is a person. Like, she made a conclusion that Clinton Joshua is a friend, like is a person, and there is she made a conclusion that Clinton Joshua is a person, and she said that Chris Okagbue is also that Chris Okagbue is a personal person, and there is nothing wrong in being in a relationship with Chris Okagbue. That's what Chinenye Nnebe said. Yes, she said that there's nothing wrong to be in a relationship with Chris Okagbue. Yes, she made it clear. So I was beginning to think that, does it mean that Chinenye Nnebe chooses Chris Okagbue over Clinton Joshua? And maybe she has said it because I'm not sure it's going to be right for her to come outside and say it, okay, come out and say, okay, I'm being with this particular person based on her career. She's not supposed to come outside and say I'm being with the person based on her career and her profession as an actress. She has to be mindful of what she said outside because of narrative, and people perfection and about their relationship. But in conclusion, I believe that Chinenye Nnebe and Chris Okagbue are in a relationship and they are still maintaining it. Just that Clinton Joshua came into the picture, and because of the freeness and the social media outing with him, people started feeling something, like they started feeling some type of way about the whole thing, and people started shipping she and Clinton Joshua. They started shipping them based of their scream, like their own scream and chemistry and the bond and everything. But to be honest with you and to be fair with you, I saw that I saw that Chris Okagbue and Chinenye Nnebe have this cordial relationship. They have this cordial relationship, a very sweet one as that. A very sweet one at that, because for the first time, like in my life, this is the first time in my life I started for the first time in my life I started following Chinenye Nnebe and her family. This will be the first time I'm seeing Chinenye Nnebe, very, like, this is the first time I'm seeing Chinenye Nnebe, very free on public, on her camera with her colleagues, very free on public, because this is the first time I'm seeing her very free to come out to say that she have chosen someone. So to me, I am very surprised for Chinenye to choose Chris Okagbue over Clinton Joshua. That she normally they do things together, their bond and their chemistry, everything. I am so surprised. Maybe she might be joking or something. I don't really know, but I don't really know, because I just say let me just say what I see on social media. So I think I will stop here. Please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do it to subscribe. Kindly hit that subscribe button. Okay, see you guys in my next